It was a bad luck, another epic battle with Yannick. What do you think made the difference in the end?
Well, it was a really close match. I think I had my opportunities to break in the second set and the 7 for the match. But obviously against Sinner is always a tough battle, and yeah, it's tough to put into words, But I think it was a great match for both.
In the third set, it looked like maybe you were cramping. What was going through your mind? What was your health like?
Well, I went to the bathroom like for 5 minutes, and yeah, everything uh, went down for me a little bit. I stopped myself, and yeah, I started cramping a little bit. After a really tough match, it's tough to stop the match for 5 minutes. I know it was me, but it was in my it wasn't good for me. But yeah, I mean, it was a really tough physically match, and yeah, I struggled with some problems in the third set. As you said, cramping and stuff. But it was tough.
Was it the left leg, and did it start at the first game, during the first game of the third exactly? Because you lost many points in a row before the beginning of the third. Was it cramping at this moment already before the bathroom break?
Yeah, well, yeah, I started cramping at the beginning of the third set, but uh, it wasn't the reason I lost the match. I went back after cramping at the beginning. I started to feel better, but of course, Yannick, he was better than me in the third set. That's the truth, But yeah, it was the first game of the third set.
Uh, how do you don't lose very much. When you do lose, how do you react? Do you get over it very quickly, or does it stay with you for a little while? Daniil said that he hates to lose more than he likes to win. Is that how you feel? I'm just curious, because we don't talk to you very much in these situations anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, after the match, like the 15, 21st minutes, I can't talk to anyone. I was on my word, complaining a lot. Everything is like shit for me, But after 20 minutes, 25 minutes, I record myself. I start thinking about positive things about the match, about the season, about the tournament, and talking with my team, my friend, my family, and yeah. After that, is starting to have good things on my mind. As I come here smiling. So it was after the 20-25 minutes.
Carlos, can you talk a little bit about this point at 4-2, love 15? Incredible point. Do you remember this point, and can you describe what went through your mind when you saw that he finally made the passing shot?
Yeah, I remember that point. It was an unbelievable point. I know when I lost that point, the first thing that came to my mind is like he's unbeatable. This guy, Yeah, but we played a great game. I think both great level. I break his serving at that game if I remember well. But of course, against Yannick is always great points like this one.
Carlos, you've lost number one, you've lost the title, you've lost Sunshine Double. Does any one of those mean more to you that you've lost, or the fact that you've lost a semi-final is all that really matters?
For me, it's like I lost the semi-final. I don't think about I lost the number one, I lost the Samsung double. I don't think about it. Of course, it's a shame, but I had the opportunity to get the Samsung double. But I mean, I think I'm gonna have more years to try to get it. But all I can think about is like to improve my level to beat Yannick, and yeah, for me it's just lost a semi-final of a tournament.
Say, Carlos, you see the packed stadium in New York, and tonight for this match, how electric people feel when you and Yannick play. Do you feel a different energy, a different electricity when you play? And also tonight, did he do anything tactically different that you didn't expect, or anything, just anything that surprised you?
From Yannick?
Yes.
Well, first of all, yeah, of course. I mean, I feel something different about the crowd when I play against Yannick. I think around the world is probably all the people watching this match, because I think it's really beautiful to watch. And yeah, it was an incredible crowd. I felt the energy, the love from the people when I was down. So for me, it's unbelievable to have this kind of feeling. This kind of support. For me, it's indescribable. But obviously, at the beginning of the match, Yannick was great. He surprised me a little bit. The way that he was playing, great shots. For me, I was thinking that I just stay there and trying to, to, get his sauce. Think that he was gonna be a little bit down, after the beginning of the match. But yeah, he surprised me the level that he started the match.
Yannick, well done. How do you rank this win among the best in your career?
Well, for sure, it's one of the best wins. Obviously, it was a very tough match against him. I think we both played a very, very high-level match, and from my side, I think I changed a couple of things from India Wells to here, which I had to, and they went my way. So I'm happy about that. And obviously, Sunday is another match, very, very different match. I never won against Daniel, so let's see how it goes.
Yannick, as you were saying, that was an amazing match. It was some extraordinary tennis played with both of you. Are you able to enjoy playing a match like that when you're in the middle of the battle, or is it only afterwards that you can really appreciate the type of tennis that was played?
No, I think when both players play tennis like this, it's also very nice to play in, no? And you can feel it, no? Also with the crowd, I think that was a great energy with everything, and it's just nice to be part of these kind of matches. Firstly, and secondly, you feel like that you have to change always something during the match, and I think that was the case today. And yeah, for sure, it's you enjoy it, because it's better to have a match like this than only not so many exchanges. And I think here you can see some good tennis.
Yeah, what were the couple of the things that you changed tonight from Indian Wells? What were a couple of the things?
No, I don't. I don't say this. But as I said, we changed something. I think also he recognized it, and the next time he's gonna change also something. So I have to be prepared for this. But I'm not gonna say what exactly we changed.
Yannick, congratulations! Another final here. You're gonna play against Daniil. You just said you've never beaten him. What are the things that you would like to apply? Obviously, all the knowledge you've gained. You played a final against him recently. Um, can you talk about obviously the match and what are the things that you would like to improve in order to get that win?
Uh, for sure, is as I said before, is completely different than this match today. I never beat Daniil. Um, we had already one final in Rotterdam. I was able to win one set there. We had a couple of matches or also more where we went third set. Also there, I need to make some changes. Trying to mix up the game a little bit also, and then we see. But I feel ready to compete. Happy to be in the final, and let's see how it goes.
Yannick, back to the match today. Can you put some words on the second point at 4-2 in the first set, which is amazing, unbelievable?
Yeah, it was a long point also. It was a physical point for sure. It started a little bit with the drop shot, and then after I went cross, I think. Then I went back with the forehand. At some point, I went back and down the line, and he was basically light down, but he came up so fast. I wanted to go behind him, no, but he was there, and then after I tried this shot because firstly I wanted to lob him, but the ball was too low, and so I went cross court, which was the right choice. But still, it was a very physical point. I lost the game after that one. But yeah, as I say, you always need two players to make this kind of points.
When you lost in Indian Wells, did that loss stay with you for a long time, or did you recover? I'm talking about mentally, or did you recover fairly quickly and start thinking about this tournament and making changes, as you said, and thinking about the next time you played him? How did you process it?
No, we went. So when we lost the day after we left to come here, I had one day off, and then I started to practice. And from the first practice session, we tried to improve some things, to mix up the game a little bit better, to prepare for the next possible match against Carlos, but also to use it against the other players. I think I started it to do a little bit more also against Grigor, the second round match. Then after against Andre was also a good match, and I think the whole tournament I played till now it was something good for me because I tried to put in some new things, and that's all about at the moment, and happy about that. But obviously there are also from today's match what I can take and improve.
Yannick, you were talking the other day about how when you play against Carlos, you sort of have to bring your best, and he helps push you to even improve even more. And I'm sure the same with Medvedev. How much do you enjoy those challenges and trying to test yourself and bring even more out of your game?
I enjoy them because also now the final I will enjoy because I need to change something. No, I have to find the right way to win against Daniil. If it's not this time, hopefully there are many other times. No, but I feel ready to compete. As I said, I think I've done also something new in this tournament, which a couple of things are working very well. And yeah, the same with Carlos. No, like today, you have to go for shots where usually you don't go for it, and I think he has a little bit the same feeling, I guess. And with Daniil though, is completely different. He's a different player. The return position is far back, and it's different, but hopefully I can make obviously some good improvements also, and trying to be ready.
He was struggling physically a little bit at the start of the third. He seemed to have cramps, or somebody told us that he had some kind of cramping as well. I mean, first of all, did you have any kind of physical issues like that at all? And also, how did you cope with that in terms of like not getting distracted by
I had a little bit also when I was break up in the second. I had also a little bit of cramps, but not so much. I knew that I have to go on, waiting for the right moment. On 4-3 when I was serving in the second set, I was in struggle because he had a couple of break points. If he breaks me there, it's tough to come back. But that game gave me a lot of confidence, and then after I returned very well, and in the third set I saw him struggling. I tried to push there, especially the first game, because I knew it's the last game that he was serving with the used ball, so it was a little bit easier to return, and just trying to stay focused about myself, which I think I've done very well, especially in the third set.